All right. Yes, last night, big game in the world of college basketball, especially if your name's Aaron Torres. He was locked the F in. I was watching the live tweet.
How about how's Bryce doing in Arizona? I'm just saying.
Yeah, he's redshirt. He ain't going to be playing this year.
Oh, wait a minute. I thought he was. Oh, okay.
So,
I'm sorry.
Kansas upsets the number 1 team in the land in Arizona. Big game for the Jayhawks. However, the only thing anybody wanted to talk about during and after the game was Kansas superstar freshman Darryn Peterson. Peterson's expected to be, if not the first overall pick, maybe the second, maybe the third at worst, because he's that good of a player. The only problem is my man hardly ever plays, all right? He's only played in 13 of Kansas' 24 games. Last week, or a couple weeks ago, decided he wasn't going to play the second half of a game due to cramping, allegedly. Didn't play last night.
Why are you saying allegedly? If he says he's cramping, Rob G, you're not a doctor.
That's a good point. Okay.
Don't do that.
He had cramping.
Okay.
That's the company line. He was cramping. Last night, the company line was that he had flu-like symptoms, even though
Did you take his temperature?
Bill Self said himself, I thought he was going to play, but apparently he wasn't feeling well enough to play.
Did you check his stool? I mean, you don't know.
So guys, here's the question.
Did you check his stool?
Check his stool is crazy 1930s medicine.
Rob, Darryn Peterson, when he plays, he's great. The problem is he don't play a whole heck of a lot. If you ran an NBA franchise, are you turned off by this, indifference towards the college game?
I'll say this, and we talked about this before. And how old is he? 18 or 19? How old is he? 19?
I have to look it up exactly. My guess is that.
Right? He must be 19 years old. He's a freshman, 18 or 19, okay? And, Kelvin, here's my concern. Just turned 19. Okay, so I figured that, right?
Yep.
You're 19 and you don't want to play ball. I'm sorry. Like you're in the best shape of your life. Mm-hmm. This is what you live for. You play ball. Rob G and I talked about it before. When I was a kid growing up in New York, we did all day,
play
every
ball.
day, play ball, whatever it was, right? Yeah. And baseball in the park, basketball game, throw the football around, play touch football in the street, had our own hoop. Played till it was too dark to see the ball. Like there was nothing else we did other than play ball. I know you think I just watched TV. All we did
right.
was play ball. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Seriously, all day, every day. When did we not want to play 100%.
Ball? 100%. It was just
it's raining out. Okay, we can't play today. That's it.
Man, it had to be raining.
But I'm just saying, this idea that you're in this position could be the first pick in the NBA, and I'm not saying I don't know if he was really cramping or he's got flu-like symptoms. Mm-hmm. I'm never going to say somebody's not sick because I don't know that.
Right.
And it's unfair to just assume anything. It really is. So I'm not – if he says he's sick, I'm going to take his word. But if you have a guy who is healthy, a young man, 18, 19 years old, in this case 19, and he doesn't want to play, that's not a guy I want on my team. It's just that
I think this is a result. Couple things, Rob. I think this is something we've talked about quite a few times. This is what happens to me when you have this whole one and done. Like he should just he's that talented. We knew who he was a couple years back. He should be able to be trying to get into the NBA.
He should know. He should be in the NBA.
Yeah, he should be in the NBA. If the team wanted to draft him, I don't care if he's a bust or the next great.
Thank you.
That happens.
I've always said
2 years, 4 years, 3 years. Guys.
There have been guys for 4 years and they're bust. So what?
And
it doesn't matter.
Guys, one of LeBron could be arguably one of the greatest of all time. You got Kobe Bryant, one of the greats. Like you just don't know.
Only in sports and in
NBA
and football they do it too. Is you could be a prodigy and they hold you back. Like what the players did, because the players agreed to this. Stern got the players to hold the players back, and and
it makes no sense. It's hurting the league. And
the idea that they would go along with that was, to me, to this day, when you got women professional golfers at 14,
dude, Simone
tennis
Biles,
players, everywhere else, but you're going to say basketball players and football players can't play. If you're a prodigy, you should be able to play. And if they don't want to draft you, then don't draft them. Why don't you just not draft them because you don't think they're good enough?
Do you know why they call Stevie Wonder? Because he was a wonder kid.
Yes.
He could play every instrument. He was like 12 years old with Motown going crazy. And they would say he would go to different writing rooms and he would hear within
You have
2
kids
seconds.
graduating college at
16
14 and
stuff,
15 and medical school and all kinds of stuff.
Yep. And so it's the strangest thing. It's just basketball. And if somebody's good and they're that great and if somebody wants to hire them, why are you holding them back? It's the strangest thing. So my point to this is I think this is still a result of that, Rob, where you get him and he's like, look, I don't want to get hurt. Maybe I am a little nicked up. Everybody knows I'm only here for 6 months. Let me get to the league. And he's trying to, play the game, do what I got to do to still be known, but I don't want to play too much and get hurt. And this is the result of that to me. If they just get back to, hey, if you think he's good enough, you draft. Well, what if I feel forced to draft him? Well, that's on you. Nobody asked you to. You don't have to draft anybody. But they should absolutely be allowed to, because you know where else they can get drafted to? They can get drafted to war at 18.
They can do everything right. But they would never stop a pianist like going to Carnegie Hall at 14 and playing. If they said, oh, my God, we want you to have a performance, nobody in their right mind would step up and go, she's only 14. She can't do it. Of course you would let her, right?
100%. Michael Jackson was like 7, running around here killing the game. I mean,
and he was the lead singer. He was the lead.
Exactly.
He was the lead.
So yeah, I don't get it. It's basketball. They're very talented. You're talking about a 6-month difference for most. They land on campus at September-ish, whatever, August, and they're out of there by March. So like, what are we doing here? What are we really doing? All right, Rob, so they're watching us right now, which means another thing they can do is what?
They can subscribe. All you got to do is hit that button, subscribe to The Odd Couple for some of the best sports talk content in the nation.
Facts, and while you're at it, they can like, they can comment, they can share. Do all that for us. We appreciate it. Just do all that right up in here.